With gay bullying and suicides in the news so much lately, you might want to form a gay-straight alliance club at your school. Well, you cannot do that if you're a student in the Ontario Catholic School Board. Do you think they have a good reason for this ban? MTV News Impact investigates. Dan Savage may have helped things get better for 2011, but not for the students at Halton Catholic Schools in Ontario. Last November, their school board banned gay-straight alliances, arguing that the clubs did not reflect Catholic teachings. The policy has sparked international criticism, including an online petition, Facebook group, and a post from Perez Hilton, who called the ban, quote, not cool. Impact wanted to learn more, so we talked to some activists and a trustee fighting this issue on the front line.
You know, I write about stuff that is American in nature, typically, or international, and occasionally I'll pick up a Canadian story, but it's typically something very positive. And so when I see something negative coming out of Canada, and especially out of Ontario, it hit really close to home, and I knew that I had to start something and kind of create some movement around it.
I'm actually a product of the very system that I now represent. So I'm 22 years old. I'm the youngest elected official in Halton region, and I've always known the Halton Catholic Board to be a really accepting and tolerant place, and that's why I was kind of surprised by this ban in the first place.
50 years ago, you had people saying, I don't want black people in my school, and now you have, I don't want gay people in my school. Why are we trying to make the Catholic school gay? Well, your students are who they are, and it's a publicly funded system, so you need to accommodate them.
I can honestly say every student that has contacted me has asked me to advocate to have the ban reversed.
We don't think that you should ever have to choose between your faith and who you are. I'm getting emails of you can't be Catholic and you can't be gay. I would argue otherwise. I think you can be whoever the hell you want to be.
I think banning in the first place was a waste of time when the board could have spent more time on student success, technology in the classrooms, improving students' lives instead of banning clubs for them.
Last week, we went to the Twitter sphere to get your thoughts on this story. Here's what you had to say.
When I was going to start the GSA, I was worried about backlash from administration. I thought that would be a lot easier to pass one that includes all aspects of discrimination and trying to stop that and bring awareness into my school.
On January 18th, Halton trustees will vote on whether the ban will stay in place. If the ban is lifted, a new equity policy will be written that is, quote, in accordance with Catholic teachings. Earlier this week, we brought you the MTV News Impact story about how an Ontario Catholic school board was banning students from forming gay-straight alliance groups at their schools because they claimed that it conflicted with religious values. Today, there is good news for LGBT students of the Halton, Ontario Catholic School Board. Last night, it was voted in favor of overturning the ban on allowing students to form gay-straight alliance groups. The board came under fire for quietly changing the Catholic template and removing words like sexual orientation and gender. So get this, right before the vote, the board reaffirmed Alice Ann LeMay as board chair. She's the lady who many people wanted to resign after linking gay-straight alliances to Nazi groups. Okay, so the good news is that this whole vote is a victory for gay rights advocates, but be warned, the fight is not over. The board still has to draft a new policy using the Catholic School Board's template. So it'll be interesting to see if they'll be flexible since there's so much public pressure from all you guys who care. Now, MTV News and MTV News Impact will keep you posted, but in the meantime, tell me what you think about this. Do you care? Tweet me, twitter.com/AleahJasmine.